Hey Kevin, what's that the bottom of?
Well, this is the bottom of wherever you go. This is that sculpture we've been working on, and you've been watching all the videos and seeing what I'm doing. And I'm about ready to get the base on this thing so I can either stand it upright, oh boy, so I can work on it that way, or just at least be able to flip it over. I want to start working on the skin up here and working on the skin down here. Well, this part is difficult, but it's not too bad because I got to get inside the circle. This part is ridiculous because now I'm upside down and welding, and the heck with it. Let's flip it. But I want to get the base on first before I close all this in. So here's my bottom panel. This is the bottom of the sculpture itself. And here's the center line between the two edges. So I'm going to take some of this 4-inch square 1/8-inch wall tubing, and I want to come in here and cut. Yeah, I know that's not quite square, but okay. I want to cut a 4-inch hole here right alongside of one of the triangles that's inside the sculpture. So I can take that tubing and slide it inside, weld it on both sides of the triangle, have it sticking out just enough to hit the base, and weld it to the base. And then I'll come over here and do one on the opposite side, just to offset these, so that I've got a little more stability, because they're offset from one another. So any kind of wind, any kind of torque, any kind of twist, rather than having them all in line, I figure, let me offset them. That ought to make it a little more stiff, a little stiffer. So I need to get my base over here and get it on the chain fall, and then I can cut some holes and I can cut some tubes, get them all lined up.
Do we get to watch?
Well, if you hang around long enough, sure, you can watch. Heck, you can help. Come on.
What are you doing now, Kev?
Cheating. Instead of trying to sit here with a square and line everything up and draw a 4-inch square, with a ruler and slide, and I got a piece of 4-inch box tubing, same stuff that I'm gonna use anyways. Well, this was out in the scrap pile, so I just went out, got it, cleaned it up really quick, and I could just come in here and just use any pattern and just hold it where I want it and just mark my square.
What are you using to cut it, Kev?
Oh, that's my Longevity Force Cut 60i plasma cutter. I was just checking the amperage and the air pressure on it to make sure those are set correctly. And then I'll just go ahead and put my gear on, and then we can go ahead and cut. And I know some of you guys have seen me using the plasma cutter with my little training wheels on it, with a collar, and you've seen me using just regular old mirrored sunglasses, mirrored safety glasses, because in my opinion, when you have that collar on there and it's just right over the top of the metal, all that light is underneath the metal. And when I'm working inside here, for me it's hard to see my line when I'm wearing the right glasses. But because now I'm just going to use a little drag on it, and I'll basically be cutting freehand, now it's a shade 6 safety glasses, just what you're supposed to have when you're using the plasma cutter, because that light is going to be right there, right in my face the whole time. So, safety. Yeah, I do use them. And because I'm cutting, let's go ahead and put a dust mask on. I feel like I'm going to the moon. Okay, let's see what we can do there. And I'm sure you saw as I was making that cut, I was inside the line because I wanted to make sure I didn't have too big a hole because of the wear on the chalk. I started with a point, but as you're going around the metal, the point wears down, your line gets fatter, you know, your tolerances get a little off. So cut it a little small. I can always come back with a grinder, come back with a die grinder if I want to. Open it up just a little, just enough to make it fit just right. I got a nice tight fit all the way around. So let me put my stuff back on and I'll finish all these up and we'll see you for the next piece.